Today, we're going to create space bubbles. You know what a space bubble is? Right, yeah, I know you've heard that term before. Your space, right? Your personal space that's around you. Now, when we're in a crowded classroom or a crowded auditorium, we use our space bubbles to make sure we're safe, right? And our space bubbles, even if we are working in our own home, we still want to make sure we have kind of a safe space so we're not bumping into things, right? So we're going to create our very own space bubbles, and we have to use our imagination to do that. So I really want us to have some fun with it, all right? So today, I want you to create your very own space bubble. Of course, to create our space bubbles, we have to have some space. So hopefully you're still standing up and not standing next to anything. And let's imagine that we're going to have to maybe inflate our space bubbles and fill them up with air to surround us. And you might do this, maybe you imagine blowing up a giant bubble around you. Or sometimes I like to pretend I've got one of those old-fashioned pumps, the big tall pump that pumps air like into a tire. So I'm going to do that. But however you want to do it, I want you to start inflating your bubble, right? I want you to start pumping or filling it with air little by little, right? And as you're pumping or blowing up, you might want to stop every once in a while to feel how big your bubble is getting, right? You want to make it nice and big, spread it out. So maybe put a little bit more air into it, pump it, that's it, that's it. Yeah, ooh, that's getting nice and spread out and big, good, good. Maybe just a couple more, and then good. And as we feel how big our space bubble is, excellent. All right, now I'm gonna put that pump away, so I'm gonna put it behind me here so it's out of the way. Now I said we were going to use our imagination. So this is what I'd like us to do. This space bubble is just a big empty bubble around us, right? But here's why I want you to have some fun. And I want you to really, really use your imaginations. I want you to imagine you could decorate your space bubble however you wanted. Imagine, because that's what theater is all about. Imagine you have a toolkit in your space bubble, and it is filled with anything that you might need to decorate. There's paint, brushes, markers, stickers, tools to build things if you need to make some things to put in your space bubble, furniture. Maybe there's even a phone or a computer you can call up or order something from Amazon you might need to fill up your space bubble. Whatever you want. In fact, imagine if this was your room at home, your very own room. Your parents said you can decorate it however you want, no matter how much money it costs, no matter what it looks like, you can do it. So I really want you to take some time. Now, actually, not just using your imagination, I want you to use your body too, because I want you to really imagine how you're decorating this bubble. Are you painting the walls? Are you putting stickers and posters up? Are you building some furniture, right? Are you putting in something special? Whatever you want. And I want you to be able to really describe your bubble when you've done. So I'm going to give you a few minutes, right, to let you take your time, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, to decorate as much as you want. Or if you need longer, take longer. I'm just going to pause the video and let you get to it. Ready? Decorate. Wow. I am using my imagination right now to help me imagine all the amazing bubbles that you have created, because I know my students are very imaginative. I'm imagining the variety of colors. I know a lot of people were using different colors, rainbows, purple, blue, even some black and brown and all white bubbles. I imagine some of the pictures that you're putting up, stickers and posters. I imagine some people, I think, were even putting some furniture maybe a bed to take a little nap when you need it, maybe even a swimming pool so you could dive in and take a little swim. Wow. I imagine that some people were maybe putting a little refrigerator so they could take out a snack when they needed it. Yeah? There's so many great things you could fill your bubble up with because it's all using your imagination. So I want you to really take a good look around your bubble because I'm going to have you describe it and recreate it for me. So make sure you see it. Yeah, great, great. Now, we're going to finish with our bubbles today. So here's the trick. To keep it, first of all, we have to just let all the air out. And that's easy because there's a plug on the bottom. So if you reach down, here, excuse me, I'm going to go unplug mine. There we go. And bubble magically will become flat, a flat shape. You can reach down and pick it up. Imagine. Now it's a big flat, kind of like a big rug. So now you can kind of shake it out. Remember, everything's fine yet, don't worry. And we're going to fold it up. Everybody, I want you to fold it. If you need somebody to help you, maybe you can help them fold up their bubble. But it's pretty big, so you're going to pick the other end up and fold it up. Good. Then it's getting a little smaller. We're going to keep folding it up, right? Everybody keep folding up your bubbles. That's it. Good, good. Fold them up. They're going to get smaller and smaller. Remember, they're magic. Imagination. Just fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it until it is so tiny you can hold it between your fingers. Now, you don't want to lose it, all right, because you're going to be able to pull it out and use it whenever you want. So you might want to put it someplace safe. You can put it in your pocket, keep it in there, wherever you want. Just don't forget where you put it, right? And excellent. So actors, today we were working on our actors tools. Did we use all of our actors tools today? You remember what they are, right? Right, our body. We did use our body in our warm-up and as we were making our bubbles. What was number 2? Our voice. Correct. We did some tongue twisters, right? We were sharing about our bubbles using our voice. And did we use number 3? Right, our imagination. So we definitely used our imagination in creating those wonderful bubbles. So here's what I'd like for you to do for me. At the end of every theater class, I like to leave you with something to think about. And I would like you to keep an actor's journal, right? We're going to keep a journal for our theater class. It can be any kind of journal that you want to make yourself, or maybe you have a notebook you want to use. And every week, I'm going to leave you with something to write or draw about in your journals. Now, this week, here's what I'd like you to do. I want to hear all about your bubbles, right? If you can write a description in details of your bubble, all the colors you used, all the furniture, whatever things you put into it, and if you want also to draw a picture and illustrate your bubble, that would be fantastic. I would love to see how you made your bubbles. So everyone understand what we're doing for our journals? Great. Draw and write about your space bubble, your very own space bubble that you created today.